Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mark Collop, and I'd like to welcome all of our parents, our friends that have taken time to join us here today as we ceremonially recognize this occasion in the lives and careers of the members of the ICO class of 2028. I also welcome our alumni, our faculty, staff, and students, as well as those that are watching via video streaming. For those of you that have not attended one of these previously, the white coat ceremony is a relatively modern ritual that recognizes and celebrates the transition from didactic or classroom learning to more clinical learning in the health sciences. It was originated just down the street here in Chicago at the University of Chicago Pritzker School of Medicine. They did their first ceremony in 1989. A white coat ceremony has been our tradition here at ICO since 2000. So this is our 25th year of doing white coats. To the class, clinical training in the health sciences, as you'll find out, is quite different from what you've previously experienced in your educational journey. You've all become proficient at attending class, taking notes, participating in laboratories, and then sitting down to study, memorize facts with the intent of spitting them back on a written test on a designated date which you're amply prepared for. And you're going to continue doing that for a couple more years. But clinical education is going to take your learning to a whole new level. You'll be meeting and examining patients, guided by what you'll be learning. And in some cases, just days or maybe even hours before you see that type of case in the clinic. Clinical learning happens in real time, and you must learn to think and respond on your feet, as you'll do as clinical doctors each and every day for the rest of your careers. Clinical learning requires careful and dedicated preparation and a bit of a leap of faith each day that you're in a clinical setting, and especially as you stand before the doorway of an examining room with a patient behind that door that you've never seen before, have no idea what malady they're going to present to you, and you're going to have to help them figure out. ICO's faculty will be with you each and every step of the way. They'll get you up to speed and running very quickly in the Illinois Eye Institute so that you can continue the year in seeing those patients. You'll also have the benefit of being able to work in a brand new primary eye care center as we continue to open each of the remaining 2 phases as this year progresses. This will give you access to 38 brand new examining rooms equipped with the most state-of-the-art diagnostic and instrumentation and equipment in the most modern setting available in eye care in the world. Because of your decision to be here and the sheer numbers of challenging cases that you're going to be seeing here in Chicago, the faculty will be pushing you to maximize your knowledge and learning and the development of your proficiency in the management of such serious cases. By being here today, you've signed up for an education that's going to put extreme cases in front of you in very short time. You've chosen a challenging path, one which you are following in the footsteps of over 18,000 ICO alumni, more than any other optometry school in the world. Indeed, you're part of ICO's 153-year legacy. I'm confident that you'll be conscientious about your studies and that you will all successfully manage each case that you're going to see. You'll only realize your full responsibilities as clinical optometrists with diligent preparation daily. That will require sacrifices in the next years, but they'll pay off with a lifetime of helping people see better and improving their overall health. I look forward to watching each of you grow as you expand your mind and your proficiency and become expertly trained practitioners and ICO alumni. My door is always open. I truly enjoy hearing of your challenging cases and your many successes that no doubt will follow in the next few years. I want to wish you having a great year. And now it's my pleasure to introduce ICO's Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Eric Mothersbaugh. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Collop. Good afternoon. In addition to the coding process that will begin shortly, we have the honor of recognizing an award recipient in today's program. The Crib Leadership and Service Award is given to a member of each class year who's demonstrated outstanding leadership and service to the ICO community. Applications are carefully evaluated each spring by the outgoing Student Association leadership and by our faculty's Fellowship and Awards Committee. The recipient of this year's Crib Leadership and Service Award for the class of 2028 is Shobika Sathya Seelan. Shobika, please come to the stage to receive your certificate. I'd next like to invite to the podium Dr. Angela Oberreiter, President and Chair of the Illinois Optometric Association.
Distinguished guests, faculty, and most importantly, class of 2028. On behalf of the Illinois Optometric Association, it is an honor to congratulate you on receiving your white coat today. This moment represents the beginning of your professional journey, a commitment to caring for others and to safeguarding the gift of sight. The IOA exists to protect and advance the profession you are now joining. We advocate at the Capitol to ensure your education and expertise are respected and that you will always have the authority to practice at the highest level for your patients. Across the country, optometry faces many challenges, but here in Illinois, the IOA stands as your watchdog and as your voice. Just as important, the IOA is a community. It connects doctors, students, and future leaders through continuing education, membership, and shared vision. In fact, 100% of the ICO faculty are IOA members. I encourage you to get involved early. You will find colleagues, friends, and opportunities that will reshape your career. I will still remember my very first IOA event as a young doctor. I walked in not knowing anybody, but left within an hour of knowing mentors who guided me, colleagues who became lifelong friends, and leaders who inspired me to get involved. That sense of belonging has stayed with me and is what I hope that you will discover too. Next month, we gather in Schaumburg of the IOA annual meeting, an incredible opportunity to learn, network, and see the full strength of your profession. As students, you are not just welcome, but you are encouraged to attend. Registration will be emailed to you very soon, and I hope to see each and every one of you there. As you put on your white coats today, remember that it symbolizes not just knowledge, but responsibility. Your responsibility to patients, your community, and our profession. The IOA is here to walk beside you, ensuring a future where optometry continues to grow and thrive. So congratulations, class of 2028. We are proud to welcome you into the profession of optometry.
Good afternoon. Before I introduce our next speaker, I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to the members of the class of 2028 on all that you have accomplished to be able to be here today at this milestone in your careers. The symbolism of accepting the responsibilities of a healthcare provider when you don your white coat is an exciting yet humbling experience. I wish each of you continued success. While some members of this class may not have yet crossed paths with Dr. Elise Shaglazian, she has already had a great influence on your education through her administrative roles at ICO. Following graduation from the State University, New York College of Optometry in 1988, Dr. Shaglazian followed a non-traditional path to a career in academia. She practiced optometry in a variety of settings throughout the Chicago area, focusing on cornea and contact lenses and refractive surgery co-management. While in practice, she participated in clinical research as a co-investigator for numerous contact lens and solution studies and served as a consultant to a pharmaceutical company. She eventually joined ICO's faculty, precepting students in cornea and contact lenses, primary eye care, pediatrics, and advanced care. She took a hiatus from academia for 4 years and ultimately returned to us in 2010. Over the years, she has taught a variety of courses, including ophthalmic lasers and minor surgical procedures, ocular disease seminar, anterior segment disease, and contact lenses. As a member of the admissions committee, she has completed countless interviews of prospective students, and I suspect that some of you were likely admitted after having duly impressed her. Dr. Shaglazian has served as a member of my administrative team for the past 13 years, initially as program coordinator for our cornea and contact lens residency, and subsequently as assistant dean for community-based education and international programs, overseeing our extensive externship program. In her current role as Associate Dean for Faculty, Dr. Shaglazian is responsible for faculty recruitment, development, and retention. She is an incredible mentor to junior faculty, helping them to navigate the intricacies of academia, and serves as an exemplary role model to the faculty as a whole. What you likely don't know about Dr. Shaglazian is that in addition to her busy professional life, she is a dedicated parent to adult twins and a stepson, devoted wife to her husband Tim, and a doting dog mom to Lulu. If you're lucky enough to be assigned with her in clinic, delicious treats are likely in your future, as she is a prolific baker and generously shares her talents. In summary, Dr. Shaglazian is a wealth of skill, knowledge, good humor, and compassion, assembled into a small yet powerful package. It's fitting that she was chosen to address the class on this important day. I'm honored to call her my colleague and grateful to call her my friend. Dr. Shaglazian.
Let's bring this down, like a lot. Oh my gosh, I had no idea that was coming. I feel honored and old at the same time. But yes, anyone who wants to see a picture of Lulu, I'm here for that. Let me take a power breath here. Thank you so much, Dr. Mesner. It is truly an honor to speak to you, the class of 28, as they stand on the threshold of their clinical career, receiving their white coats in the presence of friends and family who I know are incredibly proud. And on behalf of our faculty, some of who are here today, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. While today the white coat is more symbolic than practical, it represents the hard work, sacrifice, love, and yes, even the money that brought you to this moment. You now stand on the verge of a career in which your clinical care will impact the vision, health, and in some cases, even the lives of your patients. It is a tremendous responsibility, but one that comes with even greater rewards. Your first year at ICO brought a unique set of academic challenges, from rigorous didactic courses to learning how to perform the basic elements of the eye exam. While similar challenges do lie ahead this year, you'll begin to move beyond the foundational science courses into more patient-centered ones, including contact lenses, glaucoma neuro-eye, and one in which I co-teach anterior segment. Be forewarned, I will do my very best to persuade you that the front of the eye is much more thrilling than the back. Team AntSeg. This year, you will also begin to apply that didactic knowledge into first partnered and then independent patient care. I must say, during the first week of this quarter, there was plenty of anxiety and excitement on everyone's part, but I was genuinely impressed by the level of enthusiasm, maturity, knowledge, and professionalism you all displayed. And I'd like to give a personal shout out to my students, Victoria, Katie, Cole, Josh, Ann, Grace, and Lynn, and of course, Lucas and Ryan from the summer. What impressed me most was the level of empathy and genuine concern each of you showed for your patients, something no class can ever teach you, yet which define the very heart of our profession. So parents, well done. I can personally attest to the fact, as Dr. Mesner pointed out, from 37 years of experience and counting, that it is all well worth it. Optometry has been all I could have hoped for when I decided at a ridiculously young age that this is what I wanted to be when I grew up. The fact that I needed glasses when I was 2 years old was a defining moment, sitting in a dark room behind the phoropter, hearing the click of the lenses, and that I could see. In that moment, it felt like magic. And even though I was too young to verbalize that feeling, I knew I wanted to be a part of it. And even after all these years, that magic has never faded. Throughout my career, I've had the opportunity to experience different modes of practice, enjoy flexibility in my schedule when my children were young, and witness the astonishing evolution of the optometric profession. It may be hard to imagine, but my class in optometry school in New York was the very first to be taught how to dilate and perform BIO. I know. It was a groundbreaking step at that time, and treating ocular disease was still years away. Your journey begins at a time when the scope of optometry is greater than ever. Currently, 14 states have laws that allow optometrists to use ophthalmic lasers or perform minor surgical procedures. The opportunities before you are limitless, with a myriad of possibilities of where, how, and when you want to practice. I'd like to speak for a couple of moments about the concept of joy span. That's a term coined by Professor at UC Irvine. Some of you may know Dr. Carey. Her book is titled The Art and Science of Thriving in Life's Second Half, but I think its lessons are applicable even to those still in the first half. She writes that the longevity of one's life does not equal a life well lived, that you have to like your life, even or especially when it's hard. And yes, graduate school will test you, but if you stay present and mindful, you will discover joy all around you. Joy in learning, joy in growth, and in caring for others. May your white coat always remind you of that joy, as much as it reminds you of your responsibility. Joy strengthens your emotional health and resilience. It expands your life rather than limits it. When you contribute and you find purpose, you cultivate well-being and productivity. And in the moments that test you most, choose to hold on to that joy. It will guide you through the difficulties. So Dr. Carey highlights 4 ways to discover joy. The first is growth. Keep learning, not just in your studies, but in every experience that life offers. Graduation is not an end, but a beginning, and optometry will give you endless opportunities to grow, discover, and learn for a lifetime. Adapt. Accept your limits, but embrace your strengths. Be flexible. Be willing to change when challenges arise. If the way you've always studied no longer works, try a new approach or lean on the resources and support around you. Give. Share yourself with others through kindness, service, or simple acts of generosity. Every moment with a patient is a chance to give. Connect. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, classmates, mentors, friends and family, and those that remind you that you're never alone on this journey. When you choose to keep growing, adapt with resilience, give of yourself, and stay deeply connected, you'll not only reach the extraordinary destination of becoming an optometrist, you'll find the joy and purpose in every step of the journey. So enjoy this moment. You've earned it. Thank you.
this time, I'd like to invite the first row of students in the class of 2028 to approach the stage. And as they do, I have an ask of guests in the crowd. I'd ask you to please withhold your applause and excitement until all names have been read. As a show of respect to all students going through the process, we want to ensure that every name is properly heard. Sam Ahmed. Victoria Adeze Akano. Ahmed Albzour. Nesme Nabil El Humadi. Umaima Ansari. Milana Antich. She'll be coded by her mentor, Dimitra Arianas, ICO class of 2022. Daksh Aurora. Ishani Ariel. Ivanica August. Courtney Barr. Anupinder Basra. Katie Beisel. Emma Burbis. Mary Bowler. Megan Victoria Karpecki Bornay, and she'll be coded by her uncle, Dr. Paul Karpecki. Sarah Carlton. Grace Glenn Kainberg. Lean Hussein Shamsuddin. Nuhad Melhim Shadid, and she'll be coded by her mentor, Dr. James Ferguson, ICO class of 1992. Cole Chisholm, and he'll be coded by his father, Dr. Bill Chisholm. Adriana Curtis. Ni Ian Pham Dang. Phoebe Oluwabusola Daramola. Alexandra May Kalau de Guzman. Ellie Nicole Durr. Danny Lay Doe. Jovana Dragicevic, and she'll be coded by her mentor, Dr. Nebojša Vesic, ICO class of 2014. Constance Nia Duffy, and she'll be coded by her mother, Dr. Theodora Vristoris, ICO class of 1995. Megan Eberly. Joshua Ekman. Ross Encarnacio. Esther Yu Chin Fang. Anne Farrell, and she'll be coded by her mentor, Dr. Sandra Burry, ICO class of 1995. Anna Felix. Olivia Ferguson. She'll be coded by her father, Dr. James Ferguson, ICO class of 1992. Kayla Cosette Findley. Alex Garcia. Navjot Gill. Gavin Gore. Gavin Manuel Haig. Salam Hashim. Lauren Hayter. Jade Hoffbauer. Chandler Holmes, and she'll be coded by her mentor, Dr. Courtney Carmaine, ICO class of 2025. I, Amber Quinn. Monet Claire Irvin. Sabrine Jalik. Jessica Jansen. Brandon Jolly. Zargona Khan. Ashley King. Oliver Kwan. Sam Larson. Nick Larson. Christina Lei Tran. Tim Lehman. Damian Leah. Karis Lynn. Sophia Lisuzo. Rand Munir Majid. Abdullah Maqsood. Nigel Metzger. Aurora Moreno. Spencer Molier. Stephen Mouche, and he'll be coded by his cousin, Dr. Edward Lawando, ICO class of 2023. Pearl Nanda. Isha Narang. Mi Yuen Nguyen. Enti Nguyen. Madeline Mimi Nguyen. Marwa Niazi. Alexandra Noneman. Ryan Nordberg. Demilade Odunsi. Olivia Omert. Caroline Agachuku Onwuzu. Danielle Opitz. Diego Armando Ortega. Ayushi Patel. Kanhi Patel. Yelena Pekovic. Tanya Citlali Perea. Karen Perry. Sally Pham. Mara Primucci. Santiago Ruiz Villegas. Inderpreet Sahota. Shobika Sathya Seelan. Caleb Schwan. Lucas Scordo, and he'll be coded by his mentor, Dr. Elise Chiglazian. Leah Shoemate, and she'll be coded by her mentor, Dr. Connor Robbs, ICO class of 2022. Magda Słowakiewicz. Deep Singh. Taylor Sproul. Amisha Talati. Anna Delphine Theophilus. Joel Thomas. Kavya Thomas. Clay Thompson. Aaron Tomchek. Taylor Trebu. Brandon Trider. Truyen Van. Angelina Mia Verostegui. Judy Vo Win. Truk Vu. Cindy Wong. Navi Warha. Derek Waters. Anna Watson. Julia Wilkes. Talia Wolf. Reina Basho Yang. Joshua Yi. Kate Yoshida. Thank you for your patience. Let's hear it for the class of 2028.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much to all the family, friends, and faculty for being here today. My name is Connie McCarthy, and I am the president of the ICO Student Association. To the class of 2028, congratulations on reaching another major milestone in your education. I still remember meeting many of you at move-in and throughout orientation. And I know that your perseverance and dedication has made you well equipped for the new responsibility that the white coat represents. As Dr. Collop said, the white coat ceremony originated here in Chicago, and it's so special that you get to continue that tradition here today, surrounded by people who are proud of you. That includes me, the rest of the Student Association, and it should include yourselves too. You've already gotten a taste of clinic in the last couple of weeks, and I can assure you that your confidence and knowledge will only continue to grow. I encourage you to look at each clinic session as a chance to gain something that will help your future patients and help you be a better doctor. You'll have days that make you question if it's worth it. I still remember my first ever patient, a 15-year-old boy who hated me for telling him that he needed to get glasses. But at the end of the day, you're helping people, and that's something to be proud of. So thank the people who helped you get here and get excited to learn, grow, and show us what you can do with the responsibility of the white coat. Congratulations to the class of 2028. Now, will you all please rise, remove your caps, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that I affirm that the health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will practice the art and science of optometry faithfully and conscientiously. And to the fullest scope of my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote by example and action the highest standards, ethics, and ideals of my chosen profession. And the honor of the degree Doctor of Optometry, which has been granted me. I will provide professional care for those who seek my services. With concern, with compassion, and with due regard for their human rights and dignity. I will place the treatment of those who seek my care above personal gain. And strive to see that none shall lack for proper care. I will hold as privileged and inviolable all information entrusted to me in confidence by my patients. I will advise my patients fully and honestly of all which may serve to restore, maintain, or enhance their vision and general health. I will strive continuously to broaden my knowledge and skills. So that my patients may benefit from all new and efficacious means to enhance the care of human vision. I will share information cordially and unselfishly with my fellow optometrists and other professionals. For the benefit of patients and the advancement of human knowledge and welfare. I will do my utmost to serve my community, my country, and humankind as a citizen as well as an optometrist. I hereby commit myself to be steadfast in the performance of this. My solemn oath and obligation.
I hope you all get time to celebrate this milestone with your loved ones over the weekend. I hope you also take some time to think and reflect on those words that you just recited. There are a lot of them, and it's a big deal. I encourage you to keep this program, pin it to your wall, let this oath and these coats be your reminder that if it hasn't been made abundantly clear yet, you are a part of something bigger than yourself. Thanks everyone for your time today. This concludes our white coat ceremony. As a point of order, I'd like to first invite the students to rise and exit to the courtyard where we'll do a class photo. Guests remain seated for just a bit longer.